Well, getting back to our Vote 2022 coverage here on News 12 Brooklyn, and Max Rose is looking to take back his seat in the 11th Congressional District. Now, we spoke with his opponent last night, Representative Nicole Malliotakis.
News 12's Phil Tate spoke one-on-one with Rose as he says it's time to tackle the issues that are important to his district.
I've lived my entire life fighting for this country. And that's because I believe that we can fulfill our promise.
Democrat Max Rose is not going out without a fight. He hopes to make a comeback in New York's 11th Congressional District. He was elected to the seat in 2018, but lost to Republican Nicole Malliotakis just 2 years later.
This race is neck and neck. It's always been an incredibly competitive seat.
While it's a tough rematch, Rose is committed to sounding the alarm on pressing issues that are hitting New Yorkers' pockets.
They're feeling the pain at the gas pump. Well, let's go after big oil that is price gouging people. It's unfortunate that my opponent voted against consequences for price gouging by big oil. It was absolutely horrendous.
Another issue the city faces, public safety. Well, this as many call for safe streets, as violence has even impacted our buses and trains. Well, Rose says investments need to be made to ensure safety for all.
You know, we have got to make sure that people live in safe communities, that law enforcement is adequately funded, that our laws are on the side of that, most especially bail reform, which we need judicial discretion added into so judges can make the right decision.
The decorated Army veteran who served in Afghanistan believes federal action will need to be taken to put a chokehold on gun violence.
Many of those guns are streaming into our city up what's called the Iron Pipeline. You see, they're coming from down south all too often. We have these states with really lax gun laws that allows for secondhand gun sales with no background checks.
The city in crisis as thousands of asylum seekers have been bused to the Big Apple in recent months from the southern border. Well, as many face legal challenges, Rose says our court systems shouldn't be struggling.
We have got to make sure that our courts, our asylum courts, are adequately funded. Under no circumstances should it take years for someone's asylum court proceeding to reach its conclusion.
And amid a long list of issues, Rose says he will not rest until federal protections are put into place for a woman's right to choose.
What do we want? Women's rights!
While his opponent is pro-life, he's criticized her stance on abortion rights.
First of all, let me just clarify what the New York state law says. It allows for abortions up until the point of fetal viability, and then furthermore permits a decision to be made between a woman and her doctor pending the woman's health and safety is at risk, or the viability of the child. So those are the conditions here, and we should not allow for that to be changed or altered according to Republican talking points.
As Max Rose aims to reclaim his seat, it's important to note that the congressional candidate had previously said that he will not support a 2024 re-election bid of Joe Biden, and he doesn't think that former President Donald Trump should run either. He says it's time for a new generation of leaders. Well, that's latest here in Brooklyn. I'm Phil Tate, News 12.
All right, Phil, thank you. And a reminder, you can scan that QR code right there at the bottom of your screen for all of our election coverage, including our interview with Representative Malliotakis. And be sure to tune in once again here on News 12 Tuesday night as we will bring you the live coverage of the election results as they roll in. That starts at 9 p.m.